Good morning, everyone. So yesterday I took the day off. I didn't film anything. It was really nice to take the day off. We actually did nothing on the boat, but we did do some recording. Ava had a sleepover, so we're just kind of hanging out with them. It's cold today. Bursky. My skin dries up so quickly in the cold. I don't know how I'm gonna do in Nova Scotia and Maine during the winter. Brr. Hopefully I can get this baby started. She doesn't like starting when it's cold. Let's try again. Let's try it again. Oh. Wow. She started. A little shaky. A little shaky. Brr, man. Had a couple really good things, I think, for the boat. Whoa. That's pieces of our aft cabin. Hey! Whoa! Whoa! My herb's in tonight because it's got a freeze warning. So, you had to move this, unbolt this. You had to unbolt that.
Yeah.
In order to, and unbolt down there.
Yeah.
That we think was leaking anyway.
Yeah.
In order to take out all the plugs. And
Yep.
then you're gonna cut here and
Cut there.
and
And then
you're
bring the
gonna
new oak back to here.
Yeah. Wow.
And the cool thing about it is I was looking at the step. It's not easy to get in and out right now, but it's not, I mean this, I don't think this is gonna get in our way. You don't want to step on that very often anyway.
Yeah.
So this will kind of be where we step.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right-footed, but you go this way, I guess, usually.
Yeah.
And then you grab here, but this will be out sometimes. If it's not, I'll have the step right there. Then you step on the step. Even without it, you can do it. Getting out's a little harder because you don't have a step.
But we have the step somewhere.
That's right here. I grabbed it. I was going to put it in, but I ran out of time.
Okay.
So, look at this. This is the cool thing.
What?
I'm standing up
Oh, yeah.
on the floor.
Right.
By the time I put it on top of this pedestal, I make that high. And then the height of the hatch, I think we'll just have headroom. I want to try to make it. So we do.
Do it. Why not?
As long as it doesn't seem like it's sticking up too high.
Not like that.
I've got one with me.
No to the tiller hanging on to. We depend on that tiller. So what I was thinking was,
It's still high enough though for the hatch and everything. It's plenty high enough for the hatch to fit.
yeah.
It's just when you slide it back. And when you come out, you can still clear it too, especially when this is gone.
Mhm. And the hatch is only. I was like, oh crap, this was in the way.
No, it only comes to
It only comes to there, yeah. A little freaky, but
I hope it makes it better. I think it will.
yeah.
I mean, at least you're not stepping on the person when they're getting in and out of the bed.
Yeah.
It's not going to be, 5 million times different, but it does feel a little, I like the way the feng shui of it anyways, but it seems better.
Okay, cool.
It's a lot of work for just moving the hatch, but I think we had enough good reasons
Yeah.
to do it, you know what I mean?
It was driving us nuts.
That way you're kind of like leaning out here, you got to kind of,
Well, if you cut, like I
Down
say, if you
further.
cut that back more,
yeah.
if that was cut back more, that'll give you more room to like have leeway to
You just
step.
got to be careful you don't go like that. Hit your shoulder coming out on it. So when you do step up, don't jerk, just, make sure you're clear. Put your arm on top maybe, or just get it up here before you do push up. So otherwise you might.
Maybe we should take this one out and just have a bigger, wider hatch.
I think it's.
I mean, look at how much bigger this hatch is compared to that hatch.
They're about exactly the same. And usually when you're sailing, it's off center a little bit, like that. Imagine this is fiberglass and you're trying to cut your hatch out.
Right?
And this smells good. Doesn't itch.
Take the bedding and move it up forward. We're gonna sleep
Oh,
up forward
shake
for a
that
little while.
over. Well, at least if you fall here, you less chance of falling overboard. I had a few times when I climbed down there, I felt like I was gonna go right over
Me
the
too.
side. That looks a little more proportionate, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Big hatch, but
That's as big as this one is.
make it good and a good big hatch don't matter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely better.
Try coming out now.
Yeah, sometimes the tiller's gonna be right there.
Have a ladder right there. Bunk, bunk.
Already been there. I guess once you step on the ladder, you can just use your weight and just kind of grab the tiller and use it for you know, keep your balance and go off to one side. It's big enough to go on either side. And you can stand right here and steer. That's what I liked before. Sometimes I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool to be able to stand in here and steer. And you can. I mean, usually you'll be off to one side though, like that, if you're sailing.
I kind of like it though. Another boom bottle.
In the box. A mask?
Yeah, a mask.
Killer.
I think it's Ava's size. This is the part for the bowsprit. Now I didn't know what size you would need, but there's a big one. Or this one.
I like this one.
Or this one. I wasn't sure which one you wanted.
That's a rudder.
And then I got, these are the light things.
Oh.
And this is for making toast.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Isn't that cool? And then I'll go and clean up the forward part of the boat and move our bedding to the forward part. I suddenly feel very overwhelmed. Whoa. It's okay though. We'll get it. Brr. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up here and I'll see you guys in a second.
The bus, Arnie, right here. This
Hi.
area right here.
Hi.
Oh,
Beds all
Jesus.
up. The beds are all made. Hooray! Hooray! Brought the plants down below because it's gonna get cold. Pete did an excellent job keeping the boat clean. The aft cabin is beautiful. There wasn't a lot of dust, or it wasn't all crazy messy. I was a little overwhelmed, but I would have been overly overwhelmed if I came home to a mess. So that was good. You did a very nice job, Pete. Thank you.
Yeah. Stop recording.
I got this. Oh, I was gonna say something. While I was putting dirty clothes in the bus, because right now we're kind of all over the place, the louvered window fell out.
Yeah, you slammed the door so hard.
Yeah, I slammed the door.
It shouldn't have fell out, but hey, it went
I
right
slammed-
back in.
I slammed the door to the slider, and the louvered window just fell right out of it. So Pete said, because the aluminum shrunk, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, but it needs some freaking. Well, I gotta put some screws with some washers in it.
We don't have any screws in that louvered window.
Well, it fits so tight.
I'm so glad it didn't happen going
I
down.
shook that whole thing one day. I was like, well, that's fucking in there, but when you slammed the door, it might have just popped out.
Yeah. It did kind of just pop out. It just went choo right out. Just fell right out.
But it didn't break, man. It didn't even scratch the tent.
I know. I was like, oh shoot. I thought it broke. I was like, oh no.
God, those things are pretty tough.
So, anyways, that's crazy right there. We're gonna have to. I don't know if I can drive the bus with the.
Oh, let me put some screws in that first. You
Yeah.
don't want that falling out going down the road.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
I'll just drop you off tomorrow. I don't let
Okay.
you drive my truck either.
Oh, man, we're carless right now. When it rains, it pours, guys. Anyways, I think we're gonna relax for the rest of the night, have some dinner, And I'm going to do some editing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So we couldn't get that screw out because it was broke off in here. It broke off in there. So you take this, drill around it. It helps get the screw out. Okay, we had to move this out of the way. The wires for the solar panel come up through there. So we can take these screws out and take this beam out. Had to move this out of the way. It's always something. Now these screws are coming out already here. So I can cut this much of the beam out. Not very far, I only got to come to right about here at this point. This is something really cool too, this thing here. Fits